Hey everybody, it's Chloe here with Rooted Dog Training, and we have a question to tackle this week for you. If you're not familiar with it already, but every Tuesday we put up a post in our feed for a Q&A, which means you can ask us your dog questions, especially if it's dog training related, but we'll also answer questions about nutrition or just general dog care. So if you got a question, be sure to go back to our post that we posted this morning, put your comment in there with the questions, and we'll make a video just like this one for you with a detailed answer. So one of the questions that we got this week was about treats and how many treats should you be giving your dog? What's appropriate, right? And really a quick answer is, and it's a good question by the way, and because a lot of people, I've been working with dogs for a long time and dealing with clients, and a lot of them are all about the treats, right? And I think it's almost like a requirement. If you have dogs, you gotta have treats, right? Which is nothing wrong with it at all, but sometimes we give too much. And of course, I mean, look at your dog. Are they overweight? Is there any signs of health issues? Then you may really want to take into consideration what's going into their bodies. Not just treats, but also just their daily food. There's a lot of terrible products out there that, of course, are highly processed and that aren't the most nutritious and that really just turn into sugar. So you want to be informed as to what you're putting into your pets. So read labels, read the back. If you don't recognize anything, stay away from it. There's a lot of things you can do to educate yourself as to what is appropriate, but to look on the back and see, what lines up with your dog's weight. Most, I think, if not all, packages will have like a weight variation with what's appropriate as far as amount goes for that dog's weight, right? So you can read those. But honestly, I mean, 1 to 2 a day is probably sufficient for a lot of these treats. It just all depends on what you're using, really. So what product are you using? Read the labels and then kind of use your common sense and just make a judgment call. Definitely you do not want to be treating them like they're the dog's food. This is just a candy, right? It's a treat, just like you and I may have a piece of chocolate or a bowl of ice cream. Are we doing it every day? Are we doing it multiple times a day? We understand what's appropriate, what's not. Same for the dog. But that may vary depending on what you're giving. So what I'm going to share with you is actually what I give my pets personally. And there's a lot of good products out there that you can learn about and get familiar with and order from, or buy in a pet store that are absolutely appropriate for the species and healthy. And in a way, you don't really have to worry at all about how much you give them, really, because they're just good for them and they don't turn into sugar. They're not processed. That's what I particularly suggest for dog owners. It's what I would promote myself. And what I use. So hopefully that answers that question, really. So read labels, 1 to 2 a day, look at your dog's weight, monitor their health, that kind of good stuff, and you should be able to come up with what's appropriate for your particular dog, because it's going to vary. There's no perfect number, okay? So what I use actually is a product made by the Real Dog Box, and I believe their website is realdogbox.com. I could be wrong, so don't... I probably should have checked that before I made this video. But you can Google, they're on Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff. Great people to follow, actually. They throw out a lot of good information, great tips as far as pet nutrition goes. So if you want to learn more about species-appropriate diets, it's a great place to go. And of course, they talk a lot about their treats and how you can best use them. And so definitely go give them a follow. And if not, purchase their product, because I totally stand by it. I've been using them on and off for a couple years, and the only reason I've been off is because sometimes I can't keep up with all of it, because I don't give my pets a lot of treats. And I only have one, so what I do is actually freeze them sometimes, and then I'll pull them out as I'm ready, and then I'll give them to him. So I have a few lined up already that I need to use because I'm gonna get another box soon. But anyways, so this is just all air dried products, okay? So they have chews and they have just treats you can give your dog. I use them for training as well. Sometimes I'll use them with clients' dogs. I'll use them with my dog for fun when we're doing tricks and obedience work as well, of course. just fun product to use, and I know it's healthy for my dog. I feel no guilt with it. I don't worry about how much I'm giving her, or I can actually give these to the cat too, which is great. So it's all like organ meat, muscle meats. We got us some fish here. We got smelt, so it's like whole, but it's just air dried, so it's perfect. I can even throw this in with their meals, which is awesome. We feed raw, but this is like an added little bonus for them because, this product specifically, fish is a great source for them. And then we got another fish like fillet type thing here. And then we got beef aorta. This is kind of cool. If you follow their page, you'll see them use treats like this, and they'll stuff things with them. They'll show you some creative things that you can do with them. And then we got pig ears here too. So we got heavy chews, we got light chews, we got just plain old, great for training treats. So whatever the case is, these are all great products, and they're all things that your dog craves and needs. Even like the chews, for example, your dog needs to chew on stuff, and stuff like this is species appropriate, right? And I know it might be a little gross to some of you guys, but they're dogs, they're animals, they're predators, right? These are the things that they eat, and these things act like really, these chews and even like raw meaty bones, what they are is they're natural toothbrushes for your dogs. They're not only nutritious, but they're just good for them to chew. They need to get that outlet. So really cool stuff. As you can see, Skylar's right here. She's watching me. Don't mind the shaky camera. And I'll give her a treat here for you. And she's all excited. A girl. She loves them. She heard the bag. Surprised the cat's not over here, to be quite honest. But really great stuff. So feel free to check them out. Real Dog Box. And I'm sure there's other products similar out there, of course. If there's something that you use that you like that's similar, feel free to post it. Let us know. Share the information. I just personally like these guys, and they're local to Southern California. They deliver straight to your door too, which is awesome. And they deliver every month. So I think in a couple weeks I'll be getting in a new shipment. So we gotta eat our treats, Skylar. We gotta eat our treats. So anyways, and I could probably eat them too. There's nothing dangerous about them. I feel completely safe with them, and I trust their products. So anyways, that's the point. I'm not trying to plug them at all. This is just what I use, and I feel like this is really appropriate versus buying like dog biscuits or like the bacon strips. Like it's sugar, you guys. There's nothing really great or nutritious about those products. So be careful as you use those. Hope that answers your question and gives you a little bit more information as to the kind of options that are out there. There's freeze-dried, there's air-dried like these that you'll find at a lot of pet stores, pet boutiques. If you're lucky, you have a really cool pet food boutique in your neighborhood, and you can go and you can buy individual type treats like this just off the shelf. They keep them nice and fresh. Those are really cool places. We have a place here in Upland, Pet Food Emporium. They do stuff like that, and they like same kind of products, but you can buy individually. Really cool resources, so feel free to go check them out as well if you're local. And anyways, hope that was helpful. We'll talk to you again soon, and we'll hopefully get some more questions from you guys. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.